Shalom, 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 shalom. This is your brother Yael Ezra Ben Levy coming at you again with another video. I do not plan to be for you long, but I definitely wanted to take the time to share this with you. It's something that my Hebrew teacher Morey Abdiel Ben Levy, better known in the community as Zion Lex, he shared something with us from Genesis chapter 12, verse 1 that was very powerful. It says this: We Omer Yahuwah El Avram Leka. Now in the English, it says this: Now Yahweh had said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country. But in the actual Hebrew, when you get to the key thing I want you to focus on is Leka. It is to go to yourself. That's what it means in the Hebrew, to go to yourself. So we see that Father Abraham had to leave his father's home, his father's country, to discover who he was, to find himself. And upon hearing that and watching a video from Cohen, Michael Levy, he was is a video about the greatest secret known to man is knowing. Everybody knows who we are, except we do not know who we are. Many of us say that we are woke, yet we do not act like it. I'm not saying every last one of us, but there's many of our people that have become aware of their nationality, have become aware of who their true God is, who their true Elohim, their source is. They have become knowledgeable of the Torah, the teachings and instructions of Yahweh. But they have still not fully woke up. And what do I mean by that? It's just like in the natural. Many a times we wake up, the alarm goes off, we fumble to find it, we turn it off, we stumble out of bed, we stumble down the hall. We're up, but we're not woke completely yet. And it seems that many of our people are in that state. They're up, but they're not fully awake. And if we are not fully awake, we can never leka. We can never go to ourselves. We can never fully grasp or fully occupy or dwell in the true existence, the true reality of who we are. Many of us are up with a name change. They're up with cultural garb. They're up with the jewelry. They're up with the headdress. They're up with the fringes, the tzitzits. They're up with that. But they are not fully awoke to the fullness of what it's all about. I know many Israelites that are just happy knowing they're Israelites. And that's as far as it goes. I know many Israelites that are happy with being Israel. And therefore they have changed their name. but they are still the same person they were before they acknowledged that they was Israel and changed their name. They're up, but they're not fully awakened. They're not fully awoke to the reality of their true essence. We have too many of our people that have not taken the time to fully wake up, to fully be alert, to fully grasp the weight, the depth, the height of the journey that they're about to go on when they wake up in Leka, when they go to themselves, when they discover who they are, when they walk into their destiny. Because sometimes walking into your destiny means you will leave many people behind. And for some, that is a very uncomfortable situation. It's a lonely experience for some. But sometimes you just have to make that decision. I'm going to be who I am. I am going to be who I was called to be, who I was created to be in Yahuwah. You have to understand in this way of life, once you wake up, once you identify with your nationality, once you identify with who your Elohim is, once you identify with what is required of you as an Israelite, as a Hebrew, as the people of the book, your whole life change. Everything about you change when you fully wake up and embrace who you are. When you become aware that it's time to go on a journey. It's time for you to let Leka. It's time for you to go to you, to go to yourself, to discover who you are, to fulfill the destiny that only you can fulfill. The only thing you can fulfill is to find you. Discover who you are. Acknowledge the reality of who you are. It's bigger than a name change. It's bigger than wearing fringes. Because anybody could change their name. Anybody could put on fringes. But to take all that upon yourself and to know why you're really doing it, to know what you have truly embraced. It's not a fashion statement to wear fringes, to don zits. It's not a fashion statement to wear a kippah, to put on a turban. It's not about a fashion statement. No matter how cute and handsome you may look in it, no matter how pretty you may look in your headdress, it's not about that. It's about identifying to a nation that you are a part of. It's about embracing and being the living reflection of the God that you walk with and walking according to the righteousness that he gave our ancestors, that he gave to our master teacher, our master prophet, Moses, and that he gave the words of Yah, of Yahuwah, to our ancestors. He gave us a righteous teachings and instructions, the way that the Creator wants us to live as his chosen. When we fully awake to that, when we fully embrace that on this journey of a lifetime, you will change. You will start to impact the people around you because they will see something different about you. It goes beyond your name change. It goes beyond your turban, your kippah, your yarmulke, your long dress. your beautiful headdress, your fringes. It go beyond that. They will start to see the glory of Elohim, the glory of God upon you, because you have fully awakened yourself to the reality of who you are. And it's at that moment when you will know that you have finally Leka. You have finally gone to yourself. You have finally embraced who you are, who your God is, where your home is, your true home. You have fully embraced what is required of you as being chosen. Then and only then will you start to impact the world for good. This is your brother Yael Ezra Ben Levy. Shalom, love, and blessings.